Well, good morning everyone and welcome once again to Orchids. It's a lovely sunny day again today, so I thought we'd just look outside at the orchids that are still on the table. There they are. So go down there and have a good look at them. Now this is the Dendrobium delicatum, that it's still outside. The sun's shining today and it looks like it's going to be here all day today, the sun. So that's good. But just look at the growth on these. You can hardly see through, there's so many growths with the new growths and the brown and the old growths all mingling together. Beautiful. There's quite a few cakeys on here which I'll be taking off and potting up. So I may offer them to some YouTube members in due course when they get their roots long enough. Here's one. Here's one coming along very nicely. But as yet, no roots properly. There we are. Wow, the sun has just gone in, so makes it better to video now. Makes the pictures come out better. Well, there's a Kingianum. That's been outside all the time. You remember I had these in sort of a wire cage to make them grow up straight, but I took those off when they were getting a little bit compacted inside. So, and now look what's happening. They're all growing sideways again. All growing sideways. There's two of those. Now where's the other one? Yeah, here it is now, and you can see it's been outside all since May actually, and it's got one or two sunburns on the leaves, but that's okay. They're all doing okay and growing, and the pseudobulbs are getting quite strong on them. And then still outside on the table, they've all been outside since May, is the cymbidiums. And they're all doing very, very well. I'll just leave them outside probably for another month and then take them into the cold greenhouse and leave them there for the winter until they come out again. So that's what I've got outside. The things I took inside were the angraecums. We'll just have a look at those. Well, here's a little angraecum dideri that's not doing very well at all. I thought I'd lost it. The roots aren't good, and I don't know, it's growing another leaf on top, but I don't know what's wrong with this one. I'll just have to wait and see, but I haven't done very well with this. There's another growth underneath there, you probably can just see it here, that's coming up. That's got a leaf on it, so you never know, it could just set off and be fine, but I'm not quite sure about it. Yeah, I've just noticed there's one or two new leaf tips growing there, so like it might pull through. It looks like it's just had a kickstart from somewhere, so we'll just keep an eye on that and see what happens. Because they're a beautiful flower, these, a small plant, but absolutely beautiful white flowers, as all the angraecums are, and very large flowers too, with a beautiful scent. Angraecum dideri. Now this is a big plant of Angraecum sesquipedale. It's unfortunately it's never flowered yet. I'm just wondering if it's what they might call a blind plant. That's one that never flowers, but they generally start flowering, showing spikes in September, and they generally flower around about February, something like that. But this is growing very nicely, got some new roots coming out there. big roots here. These roots are like concrete running down the side of the pot. Always keep it wet on the inside of the pot, this one. Never let it dry out completely. Have a look round the other side. Yeah, more big roots there, all stuck to the pot. Nice growing tips on them as well. Another one coming out there. I don't know why this has never flowered. It's definitely quite big enough. It must be at least 2 foot, 2.5 feet tall. So anyhow, can't do anything about it. Just have patience. Just keep watering it, and just see what happens. Now these spike from between the leaves down here, and sometimes when you open them in September, October, you can see the spike growing, but there's absolutely nothing on these. And another tip I can give you about mealybug on these, they're really prone to them, that if you start seeing it, I've told you before, if you start seeing it going yellow in these areas, then open your leaf up and you'll find it's full of mealybug. So just watch out for that. This is another tall Angraecum. It's the Veitchii, and this hasn't flowered for ages, but you can see the growing habits of them. They're absolutely weird. Look at the new roots forming there. So what you could do, and you can see what it's been like, how high it's grown from there. There's more roots coming out here and here. Oh, there's loads of them. I mean, in time that can be cut and replanted down to bring the plant down. But the same applies to these, you know, as regards flowering and looking for problems for mealybug and stuff like that. But everything seems to be a waiting game with Angraecums. So that's Angraecum Veitchii. And here's another one that's been outside all year. It's the Renanthera Tom Thumb. Look at all those roots, and the plant's made a very, very big one, and it's still growing. I'm surprised this hasn't flowered this year. But it's the first time it's missed, so I must have been doing something wrong with the Angraecums. You can see where it flowered from the last 3 or 4 years. And this again should be flowering September time. But as such, we haven't managed it this year. And like them all, we keep it nice and damp. So that's Renanthera Tom Thumb. Another Renanther with the same growing habits, goes in up and up and up, but this is Renanthera philippinense, a species, and this one is spiking. Beautiful red flowers on these, not so tall, not so big, but just a nice size to show the plant off. That is Renanthera philippinense. Well, that's about all I can show you of the outside plants without going into any withering detail of what they do and what they don't do and stuff like that, which I don't like doing. So thank you very much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.